Hi everyone, it's Linnea here with another card video, and I'll be using the Studio Calico December Park Avenue card kit again. And I'm taking some inspiration for this card from Carissa Wiley. I saw on the member gallery that she had taken this cute floral black and white paper and just watercolored over it just to give it some color. So today we're going to be making a shaker card, and all I did to start off with was just spritz my watercolor palettes with a bit of water. And I'm just using my water brush to pick up some color and then to paint it right over top of the flowers. And I'm not taking any care to do any shading because since the paper is already shaded, as I watercolor, the colors are just going to overlap what shading is already there, and it'll kind of do the work for me. Okay, so I've cut a circle out of this panel, and I'm just going to make sure I've watercolored enough, and then I'll clean up. I'm going to adhere the acetate window onto my circle piece of card. And so I'm adhering some tape runner adhesive around that, and then I'll just adhere the acetate right to my paper. And next I'm going to use some foam squares to seal up the circle so that none of my sequins get out. I'm going to use my tape runner adhesive again and just adhere the square piece of paper down. And I'm using quite a bit of adhesive since I watercolored on it. It got a little bit warped. I'm taking inspiration for this part from Jennifer McGuire. Whenever she does shaker cards, she adheres a couple of the sequins right onto the paper. That way when the card is standing up, you can still see some of the sequins and they don't all fall down to the bottom. So I'm just using some multi-matte adhesive to adhere some sequins there. And I'm going to be prepping a piece of the card so I can do some stamping on it. And I'm going to be using my VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and that is a pigment ink, so it stays wet for a while. And I always smudge this ink, so I'm just going to apply some Ranger Frosted Antiquities Crystal Embossing Powder over the top. And this is just a clear powder, and it gives a little bit of a shine as well. And that way it'll heat set my ink, and I won't be smudging it all over the place. And then I'll just use my tape runner adhesive, and I'm going to adhere that onto a piece of the pink cardstock from the kit, just to give a little bit more of a pop of color. And then I'll put that onto my card front with the circle window cut out of it. And then here I've drawn a circle so that I know where to put all of my sequins. And I have these doodlebug sequins and also the Studio Calico 24 karat sequins that I'm going to add to the middle. And then also some of these seed beads. And I just picked these up at my local craft store. But I really, really like the way that they look in shaker cards. And then I'm just going to erase that circle. And I've taken off the backing of all my foam squares. And I'll adhere that down. And see all that movement? I just love it. Alright, well thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!